Hey guys, and welcome to the latest video. I've decided to do things a bit differently from now on. I'm going to be doing one video a week instead of 3 videos, and it'll just combine everything into one slightly longer one. Hope that's okay. It makes it a lot easier for me. So this was week 5, run number 2, which as you can see is a 5-minute run, a 3-minute walk, an 8-minute run, a 5-minute walk and a 5-minute run. And this is where it started to hurt. It's getting more painful now, the longer running. But I did it. So I also went a different route. I decided to go the opposite way to what I normally do because, you know, got to mix things up a bit. Back running along by the old pier. And here's the upside down house. I don't know if you know this, but that house was actually built in France in 1842, and it was blown over here by a hurricane and it landed upside down in that spot, so they decided just to keep it that way. Interesting fact there. There's the i360. Never been on it, no interest to go on it. If I want to see Brighton from above, I'll just look on Google Maps. So while we're doing this, let me just tell you about the 10k I've signed up for, because I didn't realise it at the time, but it's actually a cross-country thing, which was a nice surprise. So it'll probably be the first time I'm running 10k other than doing this app, and it's all off-road, which I haven't done any of that yet, so I'm going to have to start doing that soon as well. Having my little walk, which I tell you what, there is no better feeling than this walk after doing that run. Normally I wouldn't have said I enjoy walking, but this feels so good. I love seagulls. They're such cool birds. I know most people hate them, but I think they're awesome. Especially the one that comes to visit me every day. If I leave my window open, I'll find him sitting on my sofa. Fairground rides. Can't say I've ever been interested in going on those either. When I decided to go this way, I forgot about this ramp. Of course, it happened to appear when my running section, so that absolutely killed my legs. And there's the old hotel that burned down a few months ago. Or was it a year ago now? I can't remember. Time flies. I was getting to this point, I was thinking, do I continue? And of course I did. I don't know if that's the colour of the video or if my face is actually that red. I don't know if I mentioned, but I've got a new hat there as well. Guess what? It's caramel. I've just taken up mini golf. Granted, it's in VR, but that counts, doesn't it? So I think I overslept a bit to this day, and if I remember correctly, I didn't get to run until about 6 or 6:30ish, so it was a later one, which is why it's a bit busier and also lighter. You can actually see more. I still prefer running earlier in the day though. It's nice and cold and cool. It's the end of the zip line. Another thing I've never been on. Well, I've been on zip lines, but never been on that zip line. So I turned around there because I was about halfway through my running, or I'd just finished the last run and had to head back, otherwise I'd be too far away. So I get another nice little walk. Time to relax. Is now. It's a runner. Clever that, isn't it? I'm trying to find different routes I can run because it gets boring doing the same one every time, but also at least I know how long it's taken me. You know, I can see the landmarks and things. Plus I know if I go the other way it's always flat. The only problem I have on the other route is it gets windy in one direction because of the sea. Hoping the run would be ending soon because I was really feeling it now, especially now this bit goes uphill a bit. I don't know why I always look like I'm limping when I'm running. I do have a ulcer on my leg, so what's to do with that? And that's the end of the run-in. Now it's the 5-minute warm-down walk, which is usually my walk home. So that's it for this run. I came back 3 days later because I was up late the other night and I could not wake up in the morning, I could not move. So here we are 3 days later, but this is back at 5 o'clock in the morning. As you can see, the wind was a bit stronger, the weather was a bit more worse, and the light makes the video worse as well. So this was an 8-minute run, a 5-minute walk and an 8-minute run again. This was painful as well. In fact, they're probably all going to be painful from now on, aren't they? Hopefully I'll get used to it. So I'm back running my normal route along past all these beach huts. It's a nice easy route all the way through because it's flat. Okay, the road's a bit cracked and there's a few puddles sometimes, but other than that it's nice. If you ignore those toilets behind me. I'm looking like I'm limping again. I always thought that statue was people escaping from a sewer, but apparently it's supposed to be a lobster pot. I think that's what I read somewhere. It was made out of a lobster pot or something. Is it called a lobster pot or is it a lobster cage? Or a trap? I don't know. The far too much money beach huts. That nice relaxing walk again. I think that actually is my face out there, isn't it? So I'm using a DJI Action 3 camera, and I've got to say, yeah, the quality isn't the best in the low light, is it? I think it's good enough though, for now. There's a statue again. The people trying to escape from Hove. I remember my first run when I did it on this Couch to 10K app, and I think it was a minute running, a minute and a half walking 6 times, and now I'm up to 8-minute running. It's amazing how quickly it progressed. So this run, and the one I did this morning as well, was actually, I started using a water bottle as well. And I'll tell you the difference that makes when I was running, the weight. It was actually hurting me more. It was only a little water bottle, like 500 ml, but I could really feel it on my side. There we go, getting hotter. So this one was a more running, but ended up doing a shorter distance, which I don't know if that makes sense or not, because if you're running faster, you should cover more distance, shouldn't you, in the time? So I don't know what happened there. Coming up to meeting place again. Go there for a coffee. And that's the new building they're making. That's the bowling, or I think it's called petonk. Petonkadonk. And this is almost the end of it here. I was really counting it down at this point. And there we go, I was so relieved when it was over. Hope you enjoyed this new format video. Let me know what you think, which way you prefer it. And I'll catch you in the next one. Don't forget to like, subscribe and hit that notification button.